It's freaking magic, okay? Hey everyone, so this video is about these Twinkly lights, which I think are the best Christmas lights ever made. Yeah, I've got them on my car, but that's not what they're made for at all. As a matter of fact, they show them on just about everything but a car. They're made for trees, they're made for the side of your house. We'll get into that a little bit more, all the different applications for these, all the different kind of lights that Twinkly makes, but I'm just here to tell you that this place makes the best Christmas light product I think I've ever seen. And since I'm out a lot with these lights and during the Christmas time, everybody asks me what kind of lights they are, and I'm going to tell you a little bit more about them and why I think they're the best lights you can buy. Also, at the end of the video, I'm going to put a bunch of video and pics and things that I've done just going around downtown Naperville, downtown Chicago. Some of the meets that I went to where everybody brings their lighted cars and that. Check it out, stick around. Yeah, they are more expensive, no doubt about it, but you get what you pay for. You can't beat these things, you just can't beat them. So let me tell you a little bit more about them. Using their Twinkly app and either iPad, iPhone, Android, you can basically have these lights do like anything. It's really, really insane. These are the base patterns that these lights can do, which is kind of insane. These are some different ones that I put together. You can take any one of these patterns, edit them, change the colors, change many different things about the effects on here. You can put favorites together. You can make playlists. Obviously, these patterns get crazy, but you want basic stuff? Check it out. Swipe through. You get the idea. These lights are insane. Where else are you going to find this? What other company is doing this? Like, nobody does this. If you want to replicate anything close to this, you've got to buy a super pro kit. You've got to do all your own programming. You need spreadsheets. You need a laptop. It is not easy. I'm telling you. I was going to go that route before until I found these. And wow, these blew my mind because they are just so simple to put together. To get it to do crazy things like this, it's like nothing. I'm also showing these on my car because if you could put them on your car, you could put them anywhere. So you are absolutely getting what you pay for, no doubt about it. So downside, yeah, expensive, but not crazy expensive by any means, especially if you're not trying to cover an entire car. You want them on a tree, you want to cover a wall, you want to put curtains. It's not that much money. All right, so guess what country these lights are made in? You'll never guess. Every time I ask people to guess, I could give them 5 guesses. I could give them 10. They can't guess it. I'm not going to tell you now. Wait till the end of the video. I will tell you what country these are made in. And be honest, I want to know if anybody guessed it. Set up on something like this, not bad. You do need to start off with everything on Wi-Fi. If you're trying to hook up tons of different sets of lights, like maybe more than 5, you're probably going to be better off with Apple, iPhone, iPad, rather than Android. But Android works when you've got a relatively small setup, 1 tree or so. These are 10 sets of 600 lights each. So you talk about 6,000 lights, all right? This is, some might call excessive, but for me, it's more like a gotta have. Anyway, this gives you the idea of the scale of something that you can do with these lights. Yeah, you're gonna need the app. You're gonna need everything on a Wi-Fi. You just set up the lights and you run the app and you map them. Mapping is pretty easy. It's basically just like standing there, letting the app do its magic. And man, I gotta tell you, it's freaking magic, okay? The tech behind this is astounding. It maps each individual light, creates a 3D map of it. That's how it's able to work. That's how it's able to run these incredible patterns on just basically any type of shape you throw at it. However many sets, 1 set, 5 sets, 10 sets, doesn't matter. I know there's a limitation. I haven't hit it yet, but yeah, this is like 6,000 lights and it's kind of no problem. You don't need to be running a certain pattern on Wi-Fi constantly. I think if you want to do the playlists, you have to have it on Wi-Fi. But otherwise, when I'm off of Wi-Fi, you can keep a pattern or so running. So it's not like you need 100% Wi-Fi to keep this thing running. So these are actually the Christmas lights. I like these the best, primarily because I think when I started, they didn't really have as many of the products that they have now. But also, these have the highest weather rating. All of them are like waterproof, okay? There's not a problem with that. Like you can just have them sitting outside, not that big of a deal, the actual lights. But this is on a car. I actually drive around with these things. So yeah, I've got snow, I've got water, we got ice, salt. It's crazy out there. And I'm driving at like normal speeds and maybe sometimes a little bit higher than normal speeds. no problem. I haven't had any lights go out. I don't think I have any of my lights go out. I know my friend is doing the same thing. He's had a few lights go out here and there, but his car was outside like 24/7 also. And this has been 4 years. I've got 4 years on some of these sets. So yeah, super durable. Anyway, all their products, they're waterproof. They can handle being outside, no problem. This, I think, has the best weather rating. They do make a Pro set, which I haven't really looked into that much, but they have an even higher weather rating, like IP67. These are like IP44, and I'm not having a problem with them. But yeah, they've got those little dots. They sell curtain setups. They've got permanent house setup lights. I'll show some stuff on the screen. They keep adding new products too all the time. And the link below is for their store on Amazon, so you can check out everything that they have. And now that we're past Christmas, everything's a little bit less expensive, so get it now. Get your setup now. If you want to see more on this car, which I encourage you to, check out my other videos on this YouTube channel. Get on my Instagram, links below. You'll see all kinds of stuff. We go down to the city, Chicago, with other cars that are lit up. Only one other one's lit up like this, but anyways, pretty cool stuff. So to make it clear, the beauty of these lights are you can just throw them like on anything, mix up the sets, put them in any order you want, any way you want. Just lay out the lights so you can see them all. If the app can see them, it can map them and it'll work. You don't need to put them on in any special way. People think that I put these lights on and like line them up like super special. I mean, my God, it takes long enough to get these lights on this car. If I had to like really map them out like that, oh my God, I wouldn't be doing it. I'm telling you, it's magic. It's just magic. So yeah, the basic Christmas stuff, Christmas tree, wreaths, things like that. You could put these lights all over. They have gaming type systems. So in other words, modular squares that you could put up on walls and that. Super cool. Those are really cool. Home decor, just, you know, basic LED strips you could put everywhere and sync them all up and get them to do whatever you want. You know, again, the outdoor permanent lights, smart lights. So they work with Alexa, they work with Google. They will sync to music. I've never done that, but they can do it. All right, so where are they made? Italy. These are made in Italy. Look, I got nothing against Italians. This isn't to rip on the Italians, but I don't know anything real techie that comes out of Italy. So you've got Ferrari. You've got pastas, you've got that kind of, okay, there's some cool stuff that comes out of Italy, but tech stuff? I don't know. Look, I'm not exactly Mr. World Traveler, but holy crap. No one ever thinks of Italy either. I'm not the only one, okay? I'm not the only one. Somehow they know. Somehow the Italians know how to do it. But luckily, you don't have to go to Italy. Go to Amazon. You can go to their website, but go to Amazon. They have everything they need there. They've got their store there, link below. Check them out.